over California as we welcome you inside Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and San Diego Padres. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod.
Yeah, Matt, not a real good performance in his last one. Wasn't able to get out of the 4th inning. Was fortunate to come away with a no decision. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's expecting a much better performance in this one.
So starting forward now, Darren James. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Let her rip. Here we go. Hey, here we go, here we go.
Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
2-0 now.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Now the 2-0 home. This is line to left. Myers is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So in now for Chicago, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
James.
It's your pitch, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Get down.
Lined into right, a base hit.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Up next
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
Get your pitch, huh?
Runners off for second. Ground ball.
Beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So coming to the plate, Manny Machado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Machado.
Here we go now, let's go.
Second, this could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. The next Cub up, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren.
Here we go.
James.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go. Come on now, rip it.
From the belt, the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1. And one time
that
right now,
changeup
kid. Here we
came
go.
in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about, with the first baseman holding the runner mark to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. So a big moment in the ball game here. Darren James, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go DJ LeMahieu. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave
your turn. Hey, keep going up there. Touch up. You next. Runner, yes.
Runner's on the move for second. Hit strike 3 called. The throw. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with
the final line score for our ball game
more
tonight.
Importantly,
for the victorious San Diego Padres,
key contributor
3 runs
to the
on 9
outcome of
hits.
this.
Daytime baseball coming at you on MLB Network from Petco Park. Settling in now, Nick Ahmed. He's hitting .333 in the series,
shortstop.
2 for 6.
Nick Ahmed.
The 0-1 pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
James.
Come on, big guy. Stay on him there.
From the stretch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it go in the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Fouled off.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, kid.
Run it out. Kinsler's got it. Flip of his glove for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Darren James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Darren James.
Here we go.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Nice and patient. Take your pitch.
The 0-1 offering. Saws him off
Make the
here
turn,
as this
round it,
ball's
round it.
popped into the air. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. James from shallow right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man. At the plate, Darren James, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Myers. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder,
he
number
comes in
32.
0 for 2 thus far.
Franmil Reyes.
We got one out here.
The 2-2. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matt, you expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play or anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now to the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat.
Second baseman, Darren James.
Come on. Let it fly right here. Here we go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh? Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Dead center, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base
Baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next.
Play ball.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Martinez.
There we go.
Now Lester's 0-1.
On
the ground towards second. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run scored here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Darren James will swing it from the left
second
side
baseman.
right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Come on, big dog.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Find a good pitch.
The 2-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit out towards second. James takes it in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box, Darren James.
The batter, number 5,
for 1
second baseman, Darren James.
Better 5, big one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Let's go.
Waka comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So he sets him down swinging. Addison Russell goes
now
down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Jason Hayward.
The 0-2. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So 1 run on. Digging in and looking
the batter,
for more.
number 5,
Darren James.
second baseman.
He singled his last time
Darren
up.
James.
Hey, look at 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers, and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Standing at 2-1, he was sitting on anything that was belt high from the middle of the plate in, and that's exactly what he got. And that's what you call punishing a mistake.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Number 64.
Hey, no one down here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. He's 0 for 5. Hit out towards second. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Darren James. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Contreras leads off first with 1 away.
Let it rip right here.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 8 runs on 16 hits. No errors.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Tyler Anderson is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. So striding in, Darren James. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Hey, come on, Big John, say hi.
First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2. But yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Stay hot now.
Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, keep it going. Stay hot, huh? Stay hot. Hey, stay hot now. Nobody better. Nobody better.
Struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys.
So stepping in,
Now
Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
O'Neill.
0-1, here it comes.
1-1-1.
His way on, but this is popped up. LeMahieu is there, and he'll bring this one in. Cards. The next to bat for St. Louis, Williams Astudillo. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 64.
The 1-2. Put in play to the right side of the infield. James gonna have to hurry, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, David Velez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Then the inning as it's sent out to 2nd. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping into the box, Darren James will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
Ripped down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen,
the pitcher,
8
number
games
44.
is nothing to sneeze at, so
Tyler
you say, hey, he's going to hold calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Strike taken to throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play. The strike.
So a runner at first now with
batting.
1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Get him yourself right here. Let's go.
Grounded back up the middle, and a glove flip for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Coming to the plate now.
Now
Darren
batting,
James.
second baseman.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
James.
First delivery to him on the way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Martinez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead.
At the plate, Jose Martinez.
Now
he reached on a fielder's choice previously.
And they don't need anything special from him right here. They need to find a way to just move that runner up 90 feet. The sack bunt gets laid down.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jose Martinez.
Now batting.
And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third.
Martinez.
2 men out. To the right. James over to his left. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. The plate, Darren James,
number 5.
as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
James.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Wait for a good one, huh?
0-1, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Line drive, right field, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up.
Now at the plate, Darren James.
Batting.
He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And if the Cubs are thinking about turning to their bench here, there you get a look at what's available for them.
The third baseman, number 13, David Brody.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final.
Our
John
final line
Gant
score
claims
tonight.
the win out of
First
the
for the
pen, his
victorious
first.
St.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field.
Let's play ball. Out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Just a 1 for 12 career line.
Charlie Blackmon.
The 2-2. Ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. So digging in now, Darren James
the second
comes
baseman.
in after a day of rest yesterday. So we'll see if it did him any good.
Hey, stay hot now.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. These Rockies guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice.
Ready to take his hacks again.
Up
Nolan
next to Colorado.
Arenado, as he'll look to follow
baseman.
up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Popped him up. James over to his left. And the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Rockies lead it 9-0. Digging in, Darren James. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Digging in now.
The batter,
Darren
number 5.
James. He flew
Second
out
baseman,
in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Behind 0-2 now.
Oh, let it fly right here. Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Pause, and the 0-2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. In now for Colorado, Robbie Macias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Macias.
Hit ball to second. James scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
David Dahl.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He leads off there after the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
1-2, here it comes. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Hey, let her fly.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
This one's down to
dig.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable
time
victory.
of the ball game.
4 hours and 1 minute. The final tally here. We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crowd. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Sent on the ground out to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Hey, just you and him. You and yourself. Let's go.
The 1-2. On the ground out to second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local. Striding in, Darren James, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Darren James.
Hey, your pitch.
First pitch coming, here it is. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Macias. He drew a walk his first time up. Here now the 2-2.
1-1.
Via drag bunt, he gets it down. LeMahieu is there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Darren
James, second baseman.
And their runners at the corners
Darren James.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning.
Right, come on
I don't
now,
care
one
if it's
time,
one
let
run
it
or
fly.
2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No runs,
Hey,
2 hits, no
Drive
errors
it.
so
Let's
far
go,
for the
big dog.
Cubbies. One and 2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury
he's right
one
here,
for a
one
potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Digging in once again.
The batter, number 5.
He'll swing it from
Second
the left
baseman,
side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Arenado has it, and there's out number 2. Now batting, Darren
The batter,
James,
number 5.
0 for 2 with a
Second
sacrifice
baseman,
thus far.
Darren
And the pitch.
James.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled away. Oberg has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boy, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Cubs 2.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
The final line score for the
that.
ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 7 runs batted in the series for him so far. 5 hits total. Right side, hit hard. James comes up with it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the 2nd.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to have.
At the plate, Darren James. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
James.
Come on, big guy.
He's set. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. These Rockies guys, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous week.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Stepping up now,
the batter, number 5,
as he's
second
got a chance
baseman,
to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd.
Here we go, one time.
First
like
pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it, right here.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. High fly ball out to deep right field. Blackman going back at the track, into the bleachers, and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Well, he was over in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that.
Leading off the
inning for the Cubs,
as they'll look to get
the second baseman
going here and even this game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Taken, but called a strike.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
1-1, here it is.
Shaw,
a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
High in the air out to center field. Macias is right there, 1 down. Ready once again.
Now
Darren
back,
James.
second baseman.
And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, get your pitch.
Russell
no better up
is
there.
off of first with 2 away. The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. Colorado wrote
manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
Almost set for evening baseball from
and
Great
now,
American Park.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
The pitcher, number 44.
So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Anderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped up. Suarez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Standing in, Darren James. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Way outside. 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. So now the Reds cleanup
batting.
Eugenio
Third
Suarez.
baseman.
In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's 1 for 4.
Suarez.
His put in play to the right side of the infield. James fields it cleanly. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. 7th inning coming up. In now, Darren James. He got on top of one. It was a ground down victim last time.
James.
He's set and the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's your
2 out, nobody on.
Here we go, baby.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning where they put everything together.
the final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 10 runs, 13 hits, 1
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. In now for the Reds, Joey Votto.
Batting second.
He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hard hit ball to second. James is right there on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup. Digging in, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to get better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Dan, first game was a blowout right there. Let's see if they can get the 2-game sweep. Not always easy, but when it's not 3 or 4 games, maybe we could scratch this one out.
Yeah, especially when you won as big as they won the first one in this one, D-Row. As soon as that first game is over, you're thinking, hey, we got a big chance to sweep here, particularly when it's only a 2-game series. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Good rip on it, huh?
Here's another 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Darren James.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike now.
Come on now, get your pitch up there, kid.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
Rip it up.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Hey, let it rip, let it rip.
Spinning a throw back to second, and the runner back safely.
It's your pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready for another chance? Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a look and a throw back to second.
Let's go now. What's that?
Here it comes, 0-2. Weakly hit to third. Suarez is up with it. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Now in the box, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double on his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And a relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Broken
there you go. You're here. You're here.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitter. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart.
Now batting.
It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Darren James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 1.
No strike.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And gone. And the lead has changed here in the 8th. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And it's now 5-3.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not 1 but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well. And well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing